Moffitt comes around. It's a well-designed play. He gets a good look. Oh! He hit it! What a shot! What a play!
And he will pitch back to Brown. Hinkle takes a shot there before the pitch. And Brennan Brown's got some room. Down the sideline, cuts back in. And Brennan Brown will go to the end zone. Touchdown, Michigan Center.
King goes 5-hole.
Wow.
King goes 5-hole. What a shot. Jake King, he's a senior. And the Cougars walk it off. Oh, Jake's team have a day.
You are watching JTV Sports.
Tonight from Jackson High School, it's a battle for second place in the tough, rugged SEC White Conference as the 14-5 Tecumseh Indians come to visit the 9-10 Jackson High Vikings. A Indians-Vikings battle coming up tonight here on JTV Sports. Don't go anywhere.
He's on fire!
Hi everybody, welcome into live high school basketball here on JTV thanks to Minuteman Sewer and Drain Cleaning and the MVP Sports Store pregame show. Welcome to Jackson High School, home of the Vikings. I'm David Rice. That is Max Fritz. Max, good to be back with you in the booth. I know you missed out on, we had two great games last week on JTV, so good to be back with you.
Yeah, it's extremely great to be back. Unfortunately, I'm under the weather for today, David. I'm going to channel. I know. I'm going to channel my inner Michael Jordan. Game 5, 1997 is flu game.
There you go.
I'm going to try my best here. David might be carrying most of the weight, but I'm excited to be with you. You know, I missed out last week, and unfortunately, I won't be here next week. So the next time I'll be with you is in the booth for baseball season coming up soon.
Yeah, we'll have great games next week. More on that later in the broadcast. But let's get to these two teams. Let's start with the home team, Jackson. They're coming in 9-10, about to be 10-10. So if you hear a game happening here, the first time that these two teams played, they could not finish the game, power outage at Tecumseh. So they have 2 minutes left on the clock in their first game with Jai here up 47-35. So they're going to go to 10-10, counting this win, coached by Milton Barnes. 10-10, but they're only third in the SEC behind two really good teams in Tecumseh and Adrian. It's been up and down this year for Jackson.
Yeah, it's been up and down for Jackson. They've really kind of found their footing as of late, but this Tecumseh team is doing very well. It's interesting right here, David, because in this game, that of course was the power outage game that they've resumed, Tecumseh is losing by a considerable margin right now, 35-47. It's going to be interesting if they're going to be able to turn it around in this coming game tonight to increase their lead in second place in the SEC White.
Yeah, and they only come in averaging 47 points per game, and something that me and you talked about last time we were here watching Jai play Chelsea. They only have one player that averages double-digit points per game. Supporting cast is the #1 key, I think, every game if you're Jackson.
It is, and Jackson, you know, as we talked about, and it seems to be a theme this year, is a young, scrappy team. Not many senior leaders, really relying on the sophomores. The sophomore is the leading scorer, but you look at this Tecumseh team, and Tecumseh's starting lineup is 4 seniors and a junior. They have the experience, so it'll be interesting to see how experience and youth play in today's game.
Yeah, that's Berkeley Drummond, their leading scorer. We'll talk about him coming up in a little bit. Jai comes in, though, 3 of their last 5, and their only win, though, against a team over a 500 record is the game they're about to win right now, though, against Tecumseh. So finishing strong here in this last part of the season before the playoffs is going to be key.
Oh, definitely. You know, if you're Jai, not only, you know, this is such an interesting circumstance where this game that was played a few weeks ago now is being played again today. You have a chance to beat the same team who is a conference opponent, who is above 500, better than you, 2 times in one night. That's got to give a huge momentum boost if Jai can hold on for the second game and beat Tecumseh 2 days in a row.
Right, and for Tecumseh, head coach Jamison Webster, they come in 14-5, about to be 14-6, but 14-5, averaging just under 60 points a game, like you mentioned, compared to Jai. A lot more upperclassmen experience, a lot of seniors and a junior in their starting 5, and they have some great wins this year too, as we see a shot at both coaches. But Tecumseh, great season by them in such a tough conference and tough district that they play in.
They do, yeah. I was just about to say that, David. Tecumseh has the disadvantage, or advantage if you look at it, of playing in one of the hardest conferences. You know, playing in a conference like that, it can go both ways. One, you get your kids so much more experience with higher level talent, but at the same time, the record may not show. You may have those ugly losses, but to teams that are exceptionally good. But Tecumseh coming in at a 14-6 record, compared to other schools, that's a really decent record for the caliber talent they are playing.
Right, and for Tecumseh, talking with Coach Webster before this game started, you know, he had mentioned, and I think a lot of teams deal with it at this time of year, but keeping everybody healthy has been a struggle for them recently, and turnovers, taking care of the basketball. We've seen a few sloppy turnovers already from them in this first game, so staying healthy and limiting the turnovers going to be the big thing for Tecumseh to even things up with Jackson in this game tonight.
Oh, big thing. And limiting those miscues, and like you said, David, staying healthy. I mean, I'm one of the biggest proponents of that right now. I haven't got sick in a few months, and here I am sick for a very pivotal game. So yeah, the healthier you are, the higher you're going to perform.
Right.
Those miscues are really going to determine tonight's game.
Well, we look forward to an exciting Tecumseh Indians and Jackson High Vikings battle here on JTV. Should be a good one. This has been the MVP Sports Store pregame show brought to you by MVP Sports Store. Jay High and Tecumseh battling next.
You need metal, and you need it now. Alro Metals Outlet is here for you. When your back is against the wall, our vast inventory of aluminum, steel, plastics, and more will help you get the job done. Whether you're a professional or do-it-yourselfer, our retail stores are your one-stop shop for metals. You select it, we cut to length, and shear to size. Right here, right now. Because when you need metal, Alro Metals Outlet has your back.
Kelly Express Marts are conveniently located throughout South Central Michigan with convenient hours of operation. We pride ourselves on our fast and friendly service to get you going on your way. We're here when you need us. Full service and fully stocked stores, fresh hot premium coffee, and cappuccino. All Kelly Express Marts are staffed with friendly, knowledgeable people committed to providing the highest level of service. Kelly Express Mart.
Serving the Jackson community since 2007, G-Force Automotive is your local Auto Value certified service center. G-Force Automotive is a full-service repair facility. Our experience enables us to ensure your vehicle is well-maintained year-round in everything from brakes to engine repairs to transmissions and oil changes. We are committed to keeping you on the road. Hi, this is Matt Clausen, owner of G-Force Automotive. Come see us for your next service visit. G-Force Automotive, where we make friends one car repair at a time.
When you have a sewer or drain issue, make the call to Minuteman Sewer and Drain. Sure, we all want to be the guy that can get under the sink and get the job done. Trust us, we know it's not for everyone. Call the experts at Minuteman Sewer and Drain for 24/7, 365 same-day emergency service. Let us be the ones to get under the sink. Let Minuteman Sewer and Drain take care of the clogs or debris and get you flowing back to normal. When you don't have time to waste, call Minuteman Sewer and Drain, 783-9952, or online at MinutemanSewer.com. Minuteman Sewer and Drain. We open drains others can't.
Lester Brothers has been performing driveway installations for over 30 years. Crushed asphalt is one of our most popular driveway gravels and an overall Lester Brothers favorite. When spread properly, it can last for many years. It's 100% recycled, environmentally friendly, quarter of the cost of hot asphalt, dust-free, and ready for immediate use after construction. Contact Lester Brothers today for a free timely estimate for your future crushed asphalt driveway or parking lot.
The Potter Center at Jackson College is raising the curtain on the 2024-2025 season. Join us for Get Ready, the Motown Tribute. Experience the enchantment of the Wizard of Oz with Fairy Tales on Ice. Country music supergroup Diamond Trio. One-of-a-kind tribute so good, the Neil Diamond Experience. Internationally acclaimed Christian band Newsboys. And Resurrection, a Journey tribute. Individual and season tickets on sale now. Go online or call the Potter Center ticket office today.
JTV and Orthopedic Rehab Specialists are proud to bring you the ORS Photo Galleries. JTV is out in the community every week shooting full HD images of local events, festivals, high school sports, and more. Go to jtv.tv for the ORS photo galleries to view or purchase prints of your favorite events, sports, and catch all the action in Jackson.
Grimes Plumbing Company is licensed and insured. Give us a call for all your plumbing needs. Water heater installation and repair, drain cleaning, leak repair. And remember, at Grimes Plumbing, we love water.
HR, can I help you?
Hey, you get time to onboard a new employee? I need you to drop what you're doing and send me those ads. Hey, quick question about our medical and dental insurance. And where's the form for when an employee gets hurt? And we need you to come in on Saturday. Okay?
Don't run your HR staff out the door.
Trust the experts at Barker Weber Insurance.
We can help support all your business needs.
Bailey Excavating is proud to introduce our paving division. Locally done, on time, and on budget, we offer paving for municipal, industrial, commercial, and large residential customers. We can meet all your asphalt and paving needs from start to finish. For nearly 50 years and 3 generations, Bailey Excavating has been dedicated to providing the highest standards of quality and service to our customers. And in our paving division, we are dedicated to those same standards. To learn more about Bailey's Paving or to request a quote, please call 517-750-3030.
Welcome back here on JTV. D. Rice and Max Fritz with you as we get set to go between Jay High and Tecumseh. Of course, thanks to Minuteman Sewer and Drain and all of our great sponsors and our crew for helping us bring you live high school and college basketball all season. Max, let's get right into our Bernstein Advantage scouting report from the Sam Bernstein Law Firm. It means honest advice, a strong work ethic, and a family fighting for you. Talking to Coach Webster from Tecumseh, he said, look, first point there, we got to take care of the basketball. Obviously staying healthy, but take care of the basketball. We've seen a few turnovers and missed shots already in this resuming game that they're playing right now. So taking care of the basketball is going to be the number one key. Number two, limiting the offensive rebounds. Both teams have size and both teams have athleticism. Who's going to crash the boards and take care of business, cleaning the glass? Will be a key there, and controlling the tempo. Again, Jay High gets a lot of points from fast break transition, as we've seen a couple times from them already this year. When it's set offense, they don't have as much success, so fast break transition and controlling the tempo as to how they like it will be the key.
Yeah, Jay High's definitely got the speed advantage in today's game. They're a younger, scrappier team. They've really tried to get that. And like you said, the offensive rebounds, both teams need to work on boxing out, making sure that they are big in the paint. And like you said, they both have size. So put that size advantage to use, box out, and try to get your team the offensive, defensive rebound.
And now for our Mauer Sunshine Car Wash pregame spotlight player, we're going to go with the young sophomore from Jackson High, the leading scorer, Berkeley Drummond. See him there averaging 12 points a game. Just as a sophomore, Max, these last couple years really come on as a leader for this Viking squad.
He has. He's stepped up, and I don't want to say he's come out of nowhere because Jackson's got a really good development program, and we've kind of been able to see him work out through the years. And this Jackson team is so young, like we talked about. They don't really have too many of those senior leaders, so they look to those sophomores and juniors to step up, and Berkeley is one of the better ones here, leading the team. He's a leader on the court and off the court, as well as providing that firepower of averaging those points.
Visit Mauer Sunshine Car Wash at 3500 Ann Arbor Road in Jackson. Also want to thank Industrial Steel Treating. Thank you to them. IST bringing the heat and proud to support Jackson area athletics. So thank you, Industrial Steel Treating. 49-37, the final score here in this resumable game, if we'll call it that. So
yes, and you know, like we talked about, the power went out in Tecumseh, so they had to resume this game here in Jackson. Jackson had a 10-point lead when they came back and resumed, and David, they were able to hold on to it and increase it here in the final 6 minutes that they played of game action. So like we talked about, Jackson, who is a 500 team, just took down their first over 500 team this season, and they're going to look to double that up now in the next game coming up here very shortly.
Also want to thank the Great Soak Hot Tub Company for helping us bring you tonight's game. They have a showroom full of jacuzzi, Cal Spa, and Nordic hot tubs. The best way to enjoy life year-round is in a Great Soak hot tub. And for a Great Soak hot tub weather report, a lot more snow expected to come, I believe, late tonight and tomorrow throughout the day as well. Already had a few inches of snow over the last day or two come down, but kids already had no school today and Monday because of the President's Day weekend, and a lot of them already had a snow day yesterday too, so an extended weekend.
Well, most kids, where I work over in Williamston and Lansing, we actually had school today. It was a half day, which trying to do that with 100-degree fever, going to school and working with 22 8-year-olds was not fun today, and then coming to call this game. So it's been a day, but like you said, we had the snow day before. I was shocked how extremely cold it is today. The real feel was 3 degrees. And then
3?
Yeah, it was 13.
Not 33, but
no,
3?
3, yeah, the real feel was 3 earlier today. And, we're under that advisory coming into tonight, so be careful driving tonight into tomorrow, and make sure you get out and shovel early tomorrow because you want to do it before all that snow piles down.
Yeah, I would suggest shoveling now. Hey, during our commercial breaks, before our halftime show, go out and shovel for a couple of minutes before more of the snow comes in. I think a couple, 2-3 inches of snow already?
They are, and with Michigan, they either are really under the predictions or really over their predictions, so we could get a foot or we could get a trace.
Yeah, there's been a lot of different conflicting reports,
yes.
So we'll see. We'll take a quick break here on JTV, and we will be back in a couple of minutes for Tecumseh versus Jackson High. Don't go anywhere.
Spring is right around the corner, and Performance Automotive is the one-stop shop for all of your equipment needs. Get ahead of the weather and let us get your mower and lawn equipment ready for the season. Call us to schedule an appointment and we'll get your equipment back in shape in no time. Or if you're in the market for something new, our experts can help you find the perfect John Deere, Steel, or Honda for your yard. Visit Performance Automotive on Airport Road today. If you're looking for a high-quality, affordable alternative to the emergency room, then come to IEP Urgent Care's location in Jackson. It's the same great ER physicians who have been providing care through our local hospital since 2008. But now, with a location to serve you better. Our ER-trained providers believe high-quality care is for everyone, so we work with all insurances, including Medicaid and Medicare. Come see us on East Michigan Avenue. MVP Sports has been providing the Jackson area with the finest custom apparel and select promotional items since 2006. We can take your corporate event, Employee Appreciation Day, or golf outing to the next level with expertly crafted shirts, hats, jackets, coolers, and even golf bags. As always, you can count on MVP for all your sports and school apparel too. No matter what your needs, MVP Sports has the equipment, knowledge, and expertise to make sure every order comes out just right. Whether it's embroidery or screen print, with outstanding customer service and design services, we make outfitting your crew or team a breeze. Stop in today and let's turn your ideas into reality. MVP Sports Store, 5000 Ann Arbor Road in Jackson.
Willis & Jurisic is your one-stop shop for accounting, tax, and consulting needs. As the largest locally owned CPA firm in the Jackson area, their nearly 30 team members take a proactive approach in recognizing the current and future needs of each of their clients, never settling for providing an average experience. Their persistent drive to add value to clients, both large and small, has solidified their clients' confidence since 1967. Willis & Jurisic is focused on your future.
Hard water can make your life at home miserable. No one wants to spend money on expensive products and chemicals to help deal with rusty appliances and discolored laundry. Tri-County Water has been helping local families and businesses solve their water problems for over 50 years. Call or visit us online at tricountywater.com today to schedule a free water analysis. We'll provide a solution tailored to your specific needs and your budget. Tri-County Water. Take control of your water today.
When it's cold, the last thing you want is your home's heater to quit on you. At 1 Hour Heating and Air Conditioning, our team of comfort specialists take the frustration out of the equation. From simple repairs to more complex fixes, we'll get you warm and comfortable quickly. Just call 855-1HOUR or visit onehourair.com. Don't forget, we're
always on time or you don't pay time. Always on time or you don't pay time.
independently owned and operated, licensed in their respective state or county.
Northwest Community Schools provides a positive culture that inspires students to achieve greatness.
We believe in kindness.
Truly caring about the success of others starts with you.
We believe in creating positive relationships.
Listen and be present. Be prepared to be amazed.
We believe in being intentional.
Have a clearly defined vision and mission and be mindful.
We believe in positivity.
Give specific praise and celebrate all things.
We believe in growth.
Academic, behavioral, social, emotional growth is a mindset for both students and staff.
We are Northwest.
Welcome back here on JTV. David Rice and Max Fritz with you. A couple of minutes away from the start of Jay High and Tecumseh. Expected to have a great game here tonight. A lot of other good games in our area, especially Saturday night high school basketball. Spring Arbor University hosting the Cascades Conference Championship game. Really looking forward to that, Max. 19-0, Grass Lake. Playing Columbia Central, who we've seen a couple times last week or two on JTV. They got a nice win at their place against Hanover. Great broadcast, by the way, by Pat O'Dowd and Matt Kibbe. I watched most of that game. But I'm really interested to see, you know, Grass Lake, because we watched them a couple times on JTV. You know, they don't score a lot of points, but it's their physical and their defense. You wonder why people say defense wins championships. That team is the perfect example of that, so I'm really excited for that game tomorrow.
Well, and it's your alma mater, David. So you have a little bit of stake in the game. You got a little bit of stake in there.
Yeah. And they will be playing for the girls too. Grass Lake will be playing Columbia. We saw the Grass Lake girls earlier this year, another really good team. So, Cascade Champ, we got that. Before that, third place, Center and Hanover, another really good matchup. So, interested in that. And of course, go to jtv.tv. We'll have all the scores and photos there. So, next week is our last week of live broadcasts before we start the playoffs. So I feel like the time flies by just like that.
Oh, it does. And then we'll have a little bit of a month off in March, not too much sports action going on. But then we'll be back, I think, April 1st, that first week of April for baseball season. I'm extremely excited for that.
Yeah, looking forward to being back out at Spring Arbor and Jackson College.
Yeah, we're expanding
for
our baseball coverage a little bit more this year, because last year was the first time JTV ever took on baseball broadcasting.
Yeah.
And now we're expanding a little bit this season. Yeah.
Yeah, that's the part of the clip you hear in our open.
My walk-off call of the college game, and that was the first time I'd ever actually been on for JTV. So it's kind of funny. It's become a full circle now of me being on for a full year. This baseball season will mark a full year of being on JTV, which is insane to me.
That's awesome. Well, we will take a quick break here for our national anthem, and we will come back for the starting lineups. Welcome back here on JTV as we get set to introduce the starting lineups here for both teams. We will begin with the visiting team, Tecumseh Indians, coached by Jamison Webster. Chase Finley, the senior, wearing 00. We have 0. He's wearing 00.
You don't see that a lot normally in high school basketball.
Right. The senior number 2, Ryan Mossberg. The senior number 10, Tyler Clements. The senior number 12, Michael Longenbaugh. And the junior number 15, Charlie Palmer for Tecumseh.
And a lot of seniors on this team, David. 4 seniors, 1 junior. And we'll see here, not the case for Jackson.
And the starting lineup for Jackson, the junior, number 0, Trey Pierce. Number 1, the sophomore, Jaden Ramirez. The senior, number 2, Amarion Moore. The sophomore, number 5, Jaden Ross. And our spotlight player, the sophomore, number 10, Berkeley Drummond, coached by the legendary longtime basketball coach, Milton Barnes.
Well, David, love is in the air today, but no love lost between these two teams that just played.
I see what you did there.
That just played about 15 minutes ago. Again, that resumption game, Jackson beat Tecumseh 49-37. We'll see how they do here in game 2 tonight.
This is going to be Longenbaugh and Jaden Ross to jump here as we get set for Tecumseh and Jackson underway on JTV, with the Vikings having it first in the white home uniforms. Nice pass inside and quick points for the Vikings. There's Ramirez for 2.
Great setup right there from Ross to find the streaking Ramirez under the hoop. Both these teams in black and orange tonight, David. Good thing Jackson's in all white. Tecumseh's going to wear their black uniforms today.
With black numbers doesn't help our visual either. Jackson putting pressure on defense right away with a full court trap. Pass inside, got the pump fake, tried to draw the foul. Great defense by Jackson. Saving it in, Drummond taking a hit there. Looks like he's okay. Tecumseh's still got it.
Good sequence by Tecumseh to keep things alive here.
Mossberg's got it up top. Ramirez on defense. Mossberg on the drive. Got to kick it back out. A minute in. And we're going to get a whistle here, off ball.
And it was before the shot. It looks like it's going to be against the Tecumseh head coach, Jamison Webster. They might tell him that he's out of his box.
Sideline warning.
You never want to get that immediately.
He said, I'm not worried about it.
But if he gets one more, David, I believe that means
it's going to be a tech.
It's going to be a tech, and then he has to stay on the bench. Yeah. Then if the coach gets a technical, he has to sit on the bench. He cannot be standing up. And that, Jamison is one of those coaches, watching him in the last game, he likes to move around. He gets very animated.
Right. So Tecumseh will inbound from underneath. Finley will get it. A minute in, still 2-0 Vikings. Great defense there. Takeaway. There's Moore with the steal. Can't finish. Drummond on the rebound. That one won't go. Gets his own board. Kicks back out for 3. That one's good. Amarion Moore makes it 5-0.
And look at that athleticism for our spotlight player, Berkeley Drummond. He got 2 offensive rebounds, which is one of the keys to the game.
J-High still putting on trap defense. Tecumseh had to get it across half. They do. Great pass, and the first points for the Indians.
Blew it by him. Michael Longenbaugh was able to get that while getting bodied.
Ramirez back out. Ross, corner 3, no. Rebound Moore fighting for it. Tecumseh's got it, still trailing by 3, and he's fouled from behind.
That'll be the first team foul on the Vikings.
Tonight's game is brought to you by Barker Weber Insurance Agency and agent Steve Lafear. Insurance doesn't have to be confusing. Let our experts guide you to your best possible plan. For more, go to barkerweberinsurance.com today. 6:07 to play, 5-2. Jackson lead. Jackson High looking to go 11-10 if they can get the win tonight and move to second place in a very tough conference.
Especially the season winding to an end here. Any big win like this will be crucial for the program.
Mossberg and Moore, number 2s with the defensive matchup. Trying to find something here. They're down by 3, 5:30 to play. Great defense so far by Jackson. Not really allowing Tecumseh to get anything set up. Drive inside, great defense, shot won't go. Moore with the rebound, bodies hit the floor, and Jay High's got numbers there. Pass to Ross, finding Ramirez, and that one's out of bounds.
And this first quarter tonight is brought to you by Jimmy's Towing. Tonight's first quarter brought to you by Jimmy's Towing, reliable, fast, and fair. You'll be glad you made the call to Jimmy's at 750-4200.
Drummond will get the inbound. Vikings have it up by 3 minutes into this one. Here's Pierce.
And the Vikings not as good on these set plays as they're on in transition.
Moore tried to dump it into Ross. Tipped out of bounds. It'll stay here with Jackson.
We'll get another chance to get their set play.
And an inbound to Drummond. Averaging 12 points a game. He gets it back here in the corner. Going to fire a 3. That one's off. And a rebound for Tecumseh.
Good look from him, though. I like that shot at the corner.
Mossberg just going to take it all the way himself, and he'll draw the whistle. Tonight's game brought to you by Pataki Orthodontics. A great smile is always in style, especially at Pataki. Go to patakiortho.com or visit one of their 3 locations in Grass Lake, Hillsdale, and Coldwater and have your smile your way.
And they're going to say that one was on the shot, David, so that's actually going to send Mossberg to the line to shoot 2.
Senior number 2, Amarion Moore, his first foul.
Tecumseh needs these easy points from the line. They're trailing by 3.
So that first one's no good. Again, free throws, sounds a lot, cliche, but free throws there, they went 1 of 2 and limit the turnovers if you're Tecumseh.
Hard press right now on Jackson, not letting him get past half court undefended.
Tried to poke it away from behind. Pierce just gonna streak down the floor, fires, layup won't go. Ross gets the offensive rebound, exactly what Jay High needed to do, and a chance to get to the free throw line.
And good job drawing the body contact right there. He could have kicked it out, but he went up for the shot and got the free throws.
Let's take a look at our IEP urgent care trivia question. No appointment needed for urgent care or COVID testing. Visit them at 729 East Michigan Avenue. A political question tonight, sorta. From 2017 to 2019, what Jackson High alumni served as Director of National Intelligence during the first Trump presidency?
Well,
probably won't know his name. It's a very tough question.
And it seems like it might be more than one, too, because it's alumni, but I'm not sure. I didn't know any served.
Great putback there by Pierce. We'll get back to that question. Alumnus, I apologize, okay. Alumni. Here's Drummond. We'll get back to our trivia question next quarter. Great putback last possession for the Vikings by Pierce. Gives them a 5-point lead. Ramirez open in the corner. Pulls up for the deep 2. That one's short with the Tecumseh rebound.
Again, really good ball movement right now from the Jackson Vikings. I like what they're doing.
Clement gets the rebound. Whistle there called on Drummond. 3:40 to play in our opening quarter.
Again, this first quarter brought to you by Jimmy's Towing. Reliable, fast, and fair. You'll be glad you made the call to Jimmy's at 750-4200. We also want to thank Henry Ford Jackson Hospital. Early detection of lung cancer can save lives. Survival rates are 5 times higher when lung cancer is detected early. Contact Henry Ford Health's Lung Cancer Screening Clinic in Jackson at 517-205-7629.
Trying to inbound here. They will. Longenbaugh get it for Tecumseh. They're down by 5. 3:30 to play in our opening quarter. Out of bounds here, and it'll stay with Tecumseh.
Are you ready to sell your home? See the sales price you can expect for your home, local insights, and trusted advice from one of the best in the industry. Call Bill White at Howard Hanna. Bill White, I Sell Jackson.
Tecumseh's got it here, still down by 5. Driving underneath, won't go, loses it. Looks like he got hit in the face.
So we're going to get an official timeout for an injury right there. Good to see him pop right back up.
That foul is going to be on Ramirez. That's his first. Tonight's game also brought to you by McDonald's. Get your favorites curbside and earn points when you order on the McDonald's app today.
Well, David, Jackson going to have to be careful now. They're almost in team foul trouble. They have 4 team fouls, 1 more team foul, and Tecumseh's going to go to the line no matter where the foul occurs, and it looks like they just incurred another one.
Oh, that's going to be on Ramirez again, so already 2 fouls for him.
And again, that's going to send Tecumseh to the line. Even though they were not shooting, that'll be the senior Tyler Clement at the line. This is what Tecumseh needs, David, to get back into this thing.
But that one's no good. They got to make their free throws, though, first.
They do. Cold from the line tonight, David. They've had 3 attempts so far, only made 1.
And both free throws no good. Struggles at the line here.
25% shooting as a team.
Drummond's got it. Has to dump it off. Freshman number 23 here, Kylan Davis checking in. Dumps it inside. Ross fighting through contact. Shot no good. Offensive rebound won't go.
Still good job by Jackson to get these offensive rebounds, even if they don't come to fruition. And another foul on the Vikings.
Yeah, already 6 fouls on the Vikings.
But honestly, David, if Tecumseh's not going to capitalize from the line, it's not really an issue if you're going to foul him.
Obviously, still want to play a clean game if you're Jackson as much as you can. But if the free throws aren't falling, like you mentioned, not as much of an effect.
Exactly. And we want to thank, during this break, Community Choice Credit Union. Good luck to all Jackson area athletes, coaches, parents this winter from Community Choice Credit Union. Community Choice helps its members achieve the life they desire by keeping them on a solid financial path. After all, everyone needs a good coach now and then. With 24 statewide member centers, including on West Purnell in Jackson, membership is free to all Michigan residents. Visit communitychoice.com to learn more. That's communitychoice.com.
So that free throw's good. It's a 3-point game.
Still just 2 for 5. He only hit one of those, correct, David? I was
yes.
doing a read. Okay, thank you. But immediately another foul. That one on Tecumseh, though. Scrappy game to start here, David. Like I said, love's in the air, but no love lost between these teams on Valentine's Day.
Longenbaugh, number 12 for Tecumseh, his first foul. Drummond gets the inbound. Vikings up by 3, 2:30 left in our opening quarter. Davis has it. Jackson trying to set something up. Mentioned earlier, a lot of their points come from fast break or transition. Pierce for 3. That one's no good. And an offensive rebound. Back to Ross. Puts it up, no good. Half-court set there. Didn't really work.
Looks like they're going to get the foul before the jump ball. They're going to say that Amari Moore was too aggressive there. But look at that inability to box out by the Indians of Tecumseh. And that allowed Jackson almost get that offensive rebound yet again. The Vikings really controlling the offensive boards. Even if they're not getting the baskets off it, it's creating that pressure for the Indians. But again, since they're in foul trouble, that's going to yet again send Tyler Clement to the line. He's only shooting 1 for 4.
Tonight's game is brought to you by Jackson Catholic Schools. Witness the difference and schedule a tour at one of their 4 schools today. Visit jacksoncatholicschools.org.
Clement still cold from the line.
And that one's good, much needed for them. 2-point game with 2 minutes left.
That's a 500% or 50% on the free throw right here, 3 and 6, but immediately another foul.
Another whistle there called, looks like a reach in on the quick pace by Drummond. Davis will inbound. .150 left. Terrell also checking in for the Vikings.
Slower first quarter due to all the fouls.
Davis has it. Back to Pierce, 1:30 left. Tecumseh holding them here so far on defense. This is where Jackson struggles a lot, setting up this offense in the half court.
Their set play just not to the level it needs to be, but so far working out here against a struggling Tecumseh defense.
Pierce coming up on 1:10 left.
No shot clock in high school hoops. Vikings can hold it as long as they need to look for an opportunity.
Pierce had to go to Davis, cross court, under a minute. Here's Drummond, he's gonna fire a three. That one's no good, had to get a shot off it eventually. That one didn't go. Corner three, that one's no good. Rebound by Ross, and we remain 8-6. Davis, fast break, trying to put on a move, he gets hit. And we'll get a whistle on the Indians there.
They're gonna get the blocking foul on the senior, Michael Longabaugh. We want to take this time to thank Ghost Hydration. Introducing Ghost Hydration, the fully transparent, fully loaded, full-flavored hydration drink we've all been waiting for. JTV Sports is powered by Ghost Hydration, electrolytes, authentic flavors, zero caffeine, zero sugars. Stay hydrated with Ghost Hydration, the new sports drink, hydrating your workout. I gotta say, David, I'm currently drinking a Ghost right now, and I fell in love with Ghost. You know, I didn't know about them until I actually got on JTV. Found out about it, and I've fallen in love with a few of their flavors. And it's great energy because, unlike some other energy drinks, it doesn't make me jittery. Ghost is very good for just giving me the energy without all the
extra stuff.
Yeah.
Right. Free throw, no good. Rebound there by Abbott. 30 seconds left. Chance to tie or take the lead for Tecumseh.
They might hold it for the last shot here, as you see. He does get the count for just a second as Jackson pressures. Now they're going to let him wind down the clock.
10 seconds to play.
Got to go soon.
5 seconds. Pass off. Pump fake three. That's blocked. No good. So at the end of one, great defense by Jackson High as an 8-6 lead here for the Vikings. Our second quarter is coming up next here on JTV.
Good helps keep people safe. Good keeps watch. Good cares for people, feeds people, and keeps things running. We're MDOC, and Good works here. Come join us. We offer great pay and benefits, paid training, and we have immediate openings for corrections officers, healthcare and mental health professionals, food service staff, and more. Go to michigan.gov/MDOC jobs to learn more.
When you have a sewer or drain issue, make the call to Minuteman Sewer and Drain. Sure, we all want to be the guy that can get under the sink and get the job done. Trust us, we know it's not for everyone. Call the experts at Minuteman Sewer and Drain for 24/7, 365 same-day emergency service. Let us be the ones to get under the sink. Let Minuteman Sewer and Drain take care of the clogs or debris and get you flowing back to normal. When you don't have time to waste, call Minuteman Sewer and Drain, 783-9952 or online at MinutemanSewer.com. Minuteman Sewer and Drain. We open drains others can't.
Welcome back here on JTV, 8-6. Jackson High with the lead as we get set to begin our second quarter. David Rice and Max Fritz with you as Kylan Davis will inbound.
It was a whistle-full first quarter of action, David. A lot of fouls on both teams. The Vikings immediately got into the bonus, and now it looks like we have an issue with the clock as they're going to walk over to the scorer's table here to make sure everything is on the up and up. Well, David, while we got some time, it's Valentine's Day. You got any plans?
I do not. Hashtag single and alone. But you know what? That's okay. No, my plans are to be here tonight.
Yes. Hey, hanging out with you. Couldn't ask for anything better.
That's right.
Even though I was really sick today, I enjoyed it. My wife came with me to my classroom today, hung out with me.
Oh,
and
nice.
Helped me a lot being sick and kind of led. But then we went out to Texas, and I was able to hold down my food long enough. Yeah, Texas Roadhouse. Able to hold my food down long enough to enjoy a nice lunch with her. Went home, took a good nap, and now I'm here with you doing this. So it's been a good Valentine's Day.
Yeah.
Sorry, I forgot your Valentine in the car. I'll make sure to get it to you before the end of the game.
One of those plastic hearts from Meyer.
Oh, yes.
There's a shot there. We're tied at 8. Drummond trying to break the trap here.
This is what Tecumseh needs. They need to come out strong here in the second quarter. Get the momentum back.
Here's Drummond again with it. Back to Pierce. A little bit more energy in the gym now. Low scoring, close games so far.
And great ball handling by the Jackson Vikings.
Davis finds Ross. Trying to set something up again. Jackson struggles a lot trying to set something up half court. Pretty visible here.
They just don't have anyone streaking to the hoop. They all stay on the outside past the three-point line, and you can't really do anything else but pass it around in that case.
Can't live and die by a three-pointer.
No, especially in this close of a game. And if they're getting foul calls, you might as well go up and challenge at the hoop.
Right. So Pierce has it, already down to 6:30 left in our second quarter.
Timeout called there by Jackson's coach. It's going to be a 30-second timeout.
So Max, let's get back while we have a timeout here to our IEP urgent care trivia question. So our question, from 2017 to 19, what Jackson High alumnus, I got the word right this time, thank you to our producer, what J High alumnus served as Director of National Intelligence during the first Trump presidency? Before we show the answer, this isn't a softball question.
No.
Do you even want to try to throw out a name?
No, I feel like I got one right and I got lucky. So now our producer is making them exceptionally hard, so I can never get one right again.
Hey, after this, we only have 2 more games. Yeah, Dan Coates is the answer.
Dan Coates, I got it right, David. No.
Yeah, our producer is making it harder and harder with only 2 games left after tonight. So,
you know, so we see a shot right there at the scorer's table. You know, you got to give it up to all these officials and school workers and community members that come out and help with these type of games, especially at the scorer's table. The announcing, a lot of times, is someone from the school or community. You know, they could be doing something else. It's Valentine's, they could be out somewhere, but they're here doing this game. So got to give it up to those people.
So we're still tied at 8, just over 6 minutes left here in our first half. Pierce has it. Jay High, let's see what they cook up here coming out of the timeout. Here's Pierce going inside. Back to Davis. Drummond was open in the other corner when Pierce was driving, didn't see him. Had a chance to get a shot.
It's good press defense here from the Indians.
Terrell thought about it.
Really working man-to-man.
And a whistle there on Clements, number 10 for Tecumseh.
Tonight's second quarter is brought to you by Consumers Energy. Extreme weather is nothing new to us Michiganders. Thankfully, you can count on Consumers Energy to deliver safe, reliable energy no matter the weather. Learn more about reliability upgrades at consumersenergy.com/reliable.
Davis has it, 5:30 left. Back to Drummond, pump fake, pull up, shot's good, much needed. 10 points now for the Vikings, courtesy of number 10.
That's why he's the leading scorer for the Vikings and our spotlight player tonight. Keep an eye on number 10 in white.
Clements, step back, jumper 3, that one's short. Rebound Vikings.
Jaden Ross has really been controlling the rebounds, both offensive and defensive.
Here's Drummond, gonna need a few more points from him. 10-8, almost halfway through our second quarter. Quick quarter so far.
Defense has been prevalent for both teams here.
Yep, and a travel there called. Looks like Ross took an extra step. Tonight's game brought to you by Barker Weber Insurance Agency and President Dan Weaver. Insurance doesn't have to be confusing. Let our experts guide you to your best possible insurance plan. Go to barkerweberinsurance.com. Tecumseh's got it, still 10-8, 4:35 to play. Tecumseh struggling shooting and from the free throw line. Another missed shot there. Tried to get the offensive rebound, but it'll be Jackson ball.
And you could say, David, this is a very uncharacteristic game for both these teams. I mean, Jackson averages 47 points, Tecumseh averages 58 points, and in the last game that they just played before this one, it was a 49-37 score. This low score in a defensive game is not what these two teams are used to seeing.
So Terrell will get the inbound. Vikings have it, up by 2. Moore drives, had to give it up before a travel.
Good kick out.
.410 to play. Struggling to set something up here. Drummond's gonna draw a whistle off ball. And another foul called on Tecumseh. Believe that's gonna be on number 5, Ben Abbott, his second.
Those off-ball fouls will kill a team. Those are just the unnecessary fouls that you don't need to have.
Davis has it. Now halfway through our second quarter. Drive by Moore, shot no, and a great offensive rebound. And a putback by the freshman Davis.
Look at that athleticism on display by Kylan Davis to get up, get the ball midair, and get the easy layup. And again, freshman on varsity. Jackson has 2 freshmen, Tecumseh has 1 freshman. It takes major skill to be a freshman on varsity.
Bad pass there, and they are gonna say out of bounds, and another turnover by Tecumseh. Tonight's game brought to you by Jackson Economy Storage. For secure and convenient storage, go to JacksonEconomyStorage.com, and by Picture This Jackson. Visit Picture This for all your photography and imaging needs. And one more, why not, right? True Community Credit Union. They are true to their members, community, and team. Visit TrueCCU.com. So 3:29 left, 12-8, Jay High with a 4-point lead. Talking about both districts here, Max, Jay High in their district, of course, they're coming in 10-10. They're going to be matched up in the district with Holt, 9-10. Northwest, who we've seen a couple times, 3-14. Their record really hasn't indicated how they've played. Lansing Everett, 5-13. And then the 2 heavyweights, that's going to be tough for Jay High. Mason, 17-1, and Okemos, 14-5.
Yeah, and I'm very familiar with Mason and Okemos. I call a lot of the Williamston games, and Mason is one of our biggest rivals. Williamston won the state championship back in 2022, and since then, Mason has kicked our butts, David. They have really stepped it up. They won the conference championship 2 years in a row. The Mason Bulldogs are going to be one to really watch out for this season and the coming seasons.
Yeah, Mason already playing Jackson High, beating them by double digits earlier this year at the Shot Clock Classic at Spring Arbor University. Here's Moore for 3. That one won't go. Fighting for it. Offensive rebound, one of our keys to the game. Nice pass to Terrell. He can't finish.
But he got his own rebound there, and it will incur a jump ball and stay with the Vikings.
That was a huge key we talked about, Max, because both teams have size, but who was going to clean the glass? And Jackson High has done a better job of that so far tonight.
Tecumseh is just not boxed out, plain and simple, David. They've let these Vikings squeak by in the cracks.
3 minutes to play. Tecumseh's got it, down by 4. Almost out of bounds there. Pressure defense again being put on by the Vikings. Clement on the drive. And, I don't know about that. Foul call there.
Fans not happy about that one. It looked like they got all ball, but again, those split-second things, those officials don't get the added advantage of seeing the replay like we do. They will call it a shooting foul, and that will send yet again Tyler Clement to the line, but he's only 2 for 5 on his free throw attempts.
Want to thank the Michigan Joint Replacement Institute for helping us bring you tonight's game, Dr. Timothy Ekbo and his team for unparalleled orthopedic care and innovative solutions. Trust Dr. Ekbo and the MJRI.
Clement always seems like he misses his first one, David, and then seems to sink his second one.
Slowly, those 1 point at a time, those start adding up, and Tecumseh's down by 4, and they've missed a couple handfuls already.
They've missed 4 free throws, Dave, as a team. They've made 3, missed 7. So if they would have made all of them, this game would be tied right now. That's how crucial these free throw points are.
And we'll see what the final score ends up being. Both free throws miss there, so it's still a 4-point game.
Tecumseh left 5 points in purgatory as they could not capitalize on it.
Here's Terrell, 2:30 to play. Got to give credit, though, to Tecumseh for their half-court defense.
Yeah,
again, they only have 8 points, but they've only allowed 12.
Tecumseh's defense has been spot on. The biggest thing they've been lax about is their boxing out. They've let Jackson get these offensive rebounds. But yes, their press defense and man-to-man has been excellent, and Jackson, a team that struggles with the set piece, is extremely struggling tonight.
Good look inside. Terrell back to Davis. At 3, won't go. 2 minutes to play in our first half, and still a 4-point game. Here's a drive here, all the way through the defense, and much needed for Tecumseh.
Mossberg got lucky on that one, David. It looked like he walked half a mile, but they were able to get it to him because it's hard when bodies are around there for officials to see how many steps they're taking. And a lot of times if you're going up with that Euro kind of step or you're hopping, you get away with the extra step or 2. And again, the second quarter is brought to us by Consumer Energy. Extreme weather is nothing new to Michiganders. Thankfully, you can count on Consumer's Energy to deliver safe, reliable energy, no matter the weather. So they'll call it out there. Visit consumerenergy.com/reliable.
1:35 left. Out of bounds there.
Saw a shot of head coach for Tecumseh, Jamison Webster, looking at his play sheet. Not a lot of high school coaches will have a play sheet like that they refer to. It's almost more of a football move than a basketball move.
Right. So 1:30 left. It's a 2-point game. Finley's got it, the senior for Tecumseh. They can tie or take the lead here, but a turnover. Taking advantage of it, Drummond with the numbers, and a nice putback and finish by Jaden Ross.
Jaden Ross, amazing on the boards tonight. Excellent job to lay that one back in.
Surprised no whistle was called there, Max. A lot of contact.
And that could have went either way, a blocking foul or a charge. Bodies hit the ground, but they let him play on.
Corner 3, kick back out. That one's way short. Offensive rebound, Mossberg, and he gets blocked, and that's out of bounds. 52 seconds left.
Quickly, tonight's game is brought to you by Computer Ties. Need reliable IT support? Computer Ties has you covered, from cybersecurity to network management, and with partners for everything from computers, phones, and private printers. They've got it covered. Visit them at the CTI Tech Plaza and call them at 517-788-6393.
40 seconds left. 4-point game. Clement drive and a nice finish. Tough finish. Tyler Clement makes it a 2-point game.
Indians still keeping this game close.
Again, Jay High in their first meeting, as we saw the end of it earlier, held Tecumseh way under their season average. Coming in averaging around 60 and held them to 37. And 10 seconds left here. Ross got to find somebody. Terrell with 4 seconds. Drummond gonna have to put it up at the buzzer. Shot won't go. So at the half, a low-scoring battle as Jackson High with a 2-point lead, 14-12 here on JTV. Stay tuned. Our Performance Automotive Northwest halftime show is coming up next. Stay tuned.
Spring is right around the corner, and Performance Automotive is the one-stop shop for all of your equipment needs. Get ahead of the weather and let us get your mower and lawn equipment ready for the season. Call us to schedule an appointment and we'll get your equipment back in shape in no time. Or if you're in the market for something new, our experts can help you find the perfect John Deere, Steel, or Honda for your yard. Visit Performance Automotive on Airport Road today. If you're looking for a high-quality, affordable alternative to the emergency room, then come to IEP Urgent Care's location in Jackson. It's the same great ER physicians who have been providing care through our local hospital since 2008. But now, with a location to serve you better. Our ER-trained providers believe high-quality care is for everyone, so we work with all insurances, including Medicaid and Medicare. Come see us on East Michigan Avenue. MVP Sports has been providing the Jackson area with the finest custom apparel and select promotional items since 2006. We can take your corporate event, Employee Appreciation Day, or golf outing to the next level with expertly crafted shirts, hats, jackets, coolers, and even golf bags. As always, you can count on MVP for all your sports and school apparel too. No matter what your needs, MVP Sports has the equipment, knowledge, and expertise to make sure every order comes out just right. Whether it's embroidery or screen print, with outstanding customer service and design services, we make outfitting your crew or team a breeze. Stop in today and let's turn your ideas into reality. MVP Sports Store, 5000 Ann Arbor Road in Jackson.
Willis & Jurasik is your one-stop shop for accounting, tax, and consulting needs. As the largest locally owned CPA firm in the Jackson area, their nearly 30 team members take a proactive approach in recognizing the current and future needs of each of their clients, never settling for providing an average experience. Their persistent drive to add value to clients, both large and small, has solidified their clients' confidence since 1967. Willis & Jurasik is focused on your future.
Hard water can make your life at home miserable. No one wants to spend money on expensive products and chemicals to help deal with rusty appliances and discolored laundry. Tri-County Water has been helping local families and businesses solve their water problems for over 50 years. Call or visit us online at tricountywater.com today to schedule a free water analysis. We'll provide a solution tailored to your specific needs and your budget. Tri-County Water. Take control of your water today.
When it's cold, the last thing you want is your home's heater to quit on you. At 1 Hour Heating and Air Conditioning, our team of comfort specialists take the frustration out of the equation. From simple repairs to more complex fixes, we'll get you warm and comfortable quickly. Just call 855-1-HOUR or visit onehourair.com. Don't forget, we're
Always on time, or you don't pay time. Always on time, or you don't pay time.
independently owned and operated, licensed in their respective state or county.
Northwest Community Schools provides a positive culture that inspires students to achieve greatness.
We believe in kindness.
Truly caring about the success of others starts with you.
We believe in creating positive relationships.
Listen and be present. Be prepared to be amazed.
We believe in being intentional.
Have a clearly defined vision and mission and be mindful.
We believe in positivity.
Give specific praise and celebrate all things.
We believe in growth.
Academic, behavioral, social, emotional growth is a mindset for both students and staff.
We are Northwest.
Welcome back here on JTV and the Performance Automotive Northwest halftime show, 14-12, as the Vikings lead by 2 here at home. David Rice and Max Fritz with you. Coming into this game, Jay High averages 47 points a game. Tecumseh averages 60. It's 14-12 at halftime.
Very uncharacteristic game by both teams. Defense has been key, but normally that's not the case with these teams.
You know, coming in, we mentioned it several times, especially in that second quarter, Jackson has a really tough time finding anything to set up or do with their offense in the half court. A lot of their points came, from high jumping on the offensive boards and immediate putbacks, or in fast break. So you got to give credit to Tecumseh for lockdown defense there. They've only scored 12, but they've only given up 14.
They have. Tecumseh's defense has been very good, David. The only thing, like I said, that they're not doing well on is boxing out. So that's the one thing I think Jamison Webster, the coach of Tecumseh, is going to have to focus on. But also the free throws. This has been a major storyline, David. Tecumseh is 3 and 8 from the line. That's 5 missed points that is just gone in purgatory right now, and that would make the difference in the game right now. They're only down by 2.
Yeah, they're only down by 2 right now. And, as I mentioned earlier, who knows what the final score might end up being. Will it be close enough for that to make a difference? See the replay there at Tecumseh. But, they've struggled from free throws, and our biggest key in our Bernstein scouting report was control the boards. And Jackson High has just dominated the majority of the rebounds.
Well, especially the sophomore Jaden Ross. He's been doing everything on the boards on the offensive side of the court and the defensive side. He's had a lot of good defensive rebounds to control the possession, but those offensive rebounds and putbacks, that's where he's excelled at.
So if you're Tecumseh, you're only down by 2, but you've only scored 12 points in that first half. How do they come out in the second half and try to avenge how that first game ended and how this first half has gone? So how does Tecumseh come out in the second half and really turn things around and take care of business?
Well, obviously the focus is probably going to be on offense, but I don't know how much you can turn the offense around in just a half. I would say the biggest thing is work on boxing out and really just the fundamentals of free throw shooting. Those are supposed to be the easy points right there. Tecumseh needs to start capitalizing. We know the refs are blowing a lot of fouls in this game, so they're probably going to have more opportunities, and Jackson is being very physical. So focus on those freebie points at the free throw line.
14-12, a low-scoring first half here on JTV as Jackson High with a 2-point lead. Second half is coming up next, as this has been the Performance Automotive Northwest halftime show. John Deere lawn tractors, mowers, chainsaws, leaf blowers, snow throwers, you might need one. Power tools and more. Stay tuned, we'll be back.
Welcome back to Powered by Charles. You may feel like you don't have a lot of power when it comes to your business's power. But in reality, you do. By partnering with Consumers Energy, you get a free energy consultation and discover ways you can reduce energy waste and help improve your bottom line. Find more small changes you can make to save money online. Save energy, save money. Learn how at consumersenergy.com/business savings.
Within the folds of your life, you find the passion and drive to keep pushing forward. Growth comes from continually moving ahead in every stage of life. Count on County National Bank to help with seamless financial solutions. We can act quickly and accommodate your needs, whatever life brings your way. Our local bankers understand our community and your goals.
Let's work together.
Learn more about our personalized banking services at cnbb.bank. Member FDIC.
At Seymour Ford Lincoln, we put you first with our no-nonsense, hassle-free buying experience.
From new to Ford Blue Advantage pre-owned and custom orders, Seymour Ford Lincoln has the vehicle to fit your specific needs.
Along with easy financing, great monthly specials, and we offer generous trade-in values.
And we keep you going with the best service, parts, and collision center in mid-Michigan.
Come experience our drive.
That's what you'll find in the city.
Go to SeymourFord.com.
When you need help, the Sam Bernstein Law Firm responds fast.
The response was immediate. Within a few moments, I received emails, exchanged a few emails, and it was a few moments later that I received a phone call and spoke with Sam Bernstein directly.
The response from the law firm was almost immediate. It was the same day for sure, I would say, in less than an hour.
Get the help you need fast. Call 1-800-CALL-SAM or visit callsam.com.
Welcome back on JTV. 14-12 as Jackson High and Tecumseh get set to begin our second half here in a couple of minutes. A lot of other great high school basketball happening around the area tonight and yesterday and this weekend. Of course, go to our website, jtv.tv, and our daily Center for Family Health scoreboard with stats and scores from all the games. Competitive cheer districts are tomorrow in the area. Bowling regionals are next week. Basketball playoffs districts for the boys start in 2 weeks, girls after that. We're right in the prime winter season here. A lot of games moving around, and a lot of games have had to move around too because of the snow days and everything like that. So mayhem in our area right now with all these winter sports games.
Exactly, but you said it great, David. Prime winter sports season right now. This is the time being a sports fan is awesome, especially NFL football's over. You got a lot of other sports now to focus on and watch during the weekends. My personal favorite, NASCAR, is coming up. Daytona 500 this Sunday. I'm excited for that one.
There's NASCAR Michigan basketball. Got a huge win against Purdue earlier this week. So they're tied for the lead in the Big Ten. So a lot of good college basketball. Wolverines, Spartans.
Yes, State and Michigan both doing well this season.
Yeah.
Uncharacteristic for both basketball teams to be doing well in the same season.
Yeah, because Michigan struggled for the last couple of years under Juwan Howard, and now they brought in Dusty May, doing a really nice job. So a lot of great sports on TV every night.
Oh, yes.
Including this low scoring but great game we've had so far here tonight at Jackson High.
Defense has been the story so far. Let's see what changes they've made coming in for the second half.
So Tecumseh will have it here to begin our second half as they're down by 2. Euro step inside, can't finish. Drummond fighting for the rebound, and Ramirez has it. Ramirez with it now. Here's that half court again. Again, right away after the rebound or transition, if Jay High can't get out in front and clean look to the basket, they're going to struggle trying to find a shot.
Yeah, you see that speed on display to get down there, but then, again, they struggle, but they're...
Yeah, nice jumper. Jaden Ross, you mentioned him during the halftime show. He had a great first half on the boards and a nice jumper there.
Continuing, yeah, mainly on the boards, but now adding those points. Doing very well. He only came in averaging 7 points. He's actually tied for the second highest team scoring with Trey Pierce, behind Berkeley Drummond.
Pass to the corner, 4-point lead.
Tecumseh's got to find something quick.
That's a deep three, and that one is good. Michael Longenbaugh nails the triple. It's a 1-point game.
Well, that'll get him started. Minuteman Sewer and Drain three-pointer. Haven't had too many of those tonight.
Jackson High, I believe, only 1 3-pointer for them tonight and only a couple for Tecumseh. Here's Ramirez. Moore was open in the corner, couldn't find him. Moore's got it up top. Back to Drummond. Pump fake, pull up, shot's good. There's Berkeley Drummond.
Now we see the scoring start to amp up here as Tecumseh has brought it in dangerously close.
Yeah, still just a 3-point game, already down to 6 minutes left in the third quarter. Finley's got it. Drummond on defense. Number 2's on the defensive matchup. 2-on-2. Mossberg has to give it up. Jackson also doing a nice job of not really allowing Tecumseh to get anything off either in the half court.
Yeah, really making them stay beyond the arc here. And both teams not showing their prowess from beyond the arc for 3 points.
Baseline drive, back inside, counted and one. Our first Dr. Ekbo and one of the night, Charlie Palmer, a chance to tie the game with a free throw.
Well, let's see, this will be very crucial for Tecumseh. They're 3-8 as a team right now shooting the free throws. And before he shoots it, I want to thank Lester Brothers. Lester Brothers is dedicated to finishing your residential products with professionalism and is proud to be your source for quality soil and gravel products. For an estimate, call Lester Brothers today at 517-764-7888. 3-9 now, David.
6 missed free throws for Tecumseh, and they're down by 1.
Right now, that's the main storyline of the game.
Pierce, he's going to pull up, he's going to fire. That one's good. Trey Pierce
Excellent jumper right there by Pierce. Seemed almost effortless.
That makes it a 3-point game. Clements got it. Driving baseline, Longenbaugh just hit one down here. Back-to-back threes for him, and we're tied.
Ooh, wow, and Longenbaugh trying to get away. Hit into Amari Moore. Did not get the call, though.
Great pressure defense there in the full court. Tied at 20 with 4:20 left in the third.
First time Tecumseh's been tied here with Jackson. They have not had the lead at all in tonight's contest.
Here's Drummond. Had to give it up. They're going to swing this. Moore for three. That one's no good. Fighting for the rebound. Tecumseh's got it. Longenbaugh pull up there. Jumper, no.
He should kick that one out, David. He had a man on the corner. He tried to take that one himself, but he was double teamed, highly contested.
Pierce wide open, hits a three, and the Vikings with the lead.
Pierce showing his prowess here in the second quarter, really coming alive.
And a whistle there. I want to thank one of our great sponsors helping us bring you tonight's game on JTV, Emmons Service. Tonight's action brought to you by Emmons, picking up Jackson since 1918. EmmonsService.com or 787-8710. Thank you to Emmons. Clement will get the inbound. Tecumseh down by 3.
As soon as Tecumseh got close within the lead, Jackson struck back with a deep three.
Corner three, open. That one is no good.
Well, they're going to call a jump there. Great job again by Trey Pierce to get right on that one.
3:11 to play in our third quarter.
Again, this third quarter is brought to you by Lester Brothers. Lester Brothers is dedicated to finishing your residential products with professionalism and is proud to be your source for quality soil and gravel products. For an estimate, call Lester Brothers today at 517-764-7888.
Looks like Drummond, a little bit of blood, so
yeah,
he's going to have to step off and clean that up.
You always want to be overly cautious whenever you have blood on a player or on the court. Those bloodborne pathogens, anyone that takes any sort of course, that's one of the main courses you have to take with bloodborne pathogens, just to make sure it's very highly transmittable, so you want to be overly cautious.
Yeah, there's Drummond going back to the locker room. Hope he comes back. 3:11 left in our third quarter.
Kylan Davis going to check in for Drummond here off the bench.
Freshman Davis had a solid season. Want to thank the Insurance Circle Agency, too, for helping us bring you tonight's game on JTV. West Michigan's family-driven insurance solution provider. Call 888-5027 or myinsuranccircle.com in Jackson and Battle Creek. So Moore will get the inbound. Whistle there.
Are they going to get that on Jackson? No, they're actually going to get that on Tecumseh for a blocking foul.
That's Palmer's first foul.
Very interesting there. Moore kind of put the shoulder to him, but they're going to get Tecumseh with the block. As we see Drummond checking back in with a little bit of extra support in the nose region.
Ramirez has it. Under 3 left. Still a 3-point game. Drummond, I think, looking to check back in soon.
Can give it up to these athletic trainers here. Always helping these boys out.
A lot of contact there. Ramirez will head to the free throw line. Tonight's game brought to you by Barker Weber Insurance Agency and agent Steve Levere. Insurance doesn't have to be confusing. Let our experts guide you to your best possible plan. BarkerWeberInsurance.com.
Also want to thank Professional Tree Care. Professional Tree Care provides tree removal, stump grinding, tree trimming, land and lot clearing in Jackson. PTC is a family-owned and operated company. Call us to get on the schedule at 517-499-2820. Also, why Jackson's still shooting, want to thank Orthopedic Rehab Specialist. Tonight's game is brought to you by the ORS. Check out the ORS Race Series at orsraceseries.com.
Oh, nice basket there by Trey Pierce. Got the putback off the rebound. Jackson really controlling the boards and the second chance opportunities tonight.
And they just made Tecumseh commit an error there with that really good press as soon as they inbounded it.
So they're going to inbound here. This is Mossberg. Tecumseh got to get something going here soon. They're down by 5. It just feels like, as that one is going to be a travel call, just feels like it's more than 5, just the way Tecumseh's really struggled.
It really does, David. You know, I'm shocked looking at the score. And again, Tecumseh right now has 6 points that they have just not been able to get because of the free throws.
I want to thank our friends too at Southern Michigan Bank and Trust for helping us bring you tonight's game. They have been providing continuous banking services since 1872. A new branch in downtown Jackson, the 200 building, and also their new one just built on the corner of Horton and Weatherwax in Summit Township. smb-g.com today.
Also want to thank Michigan Department of Corrections. Tonight's game is brought to you in part by Michigan Department of Corrections. At MDOC, we have good jobs for good people. Right now, we have immediate openings for corrections officers, healthcare and mental health professionals, food service workers, and more, all right here in Jackson. Come join us to make a difference. Visit michigan.gov/MDOC jobs to learn more. So, David, we see Berkeley Drummond checking back in. That's big for the Vikings as he is their leading scorer. He's been a little bit dormant tonight. Looking to come back now, though, after he got cleaned up. As we had a stoppage on the court. Looks like they had some water down on the court. Got to make sure that's cleaned up.
So Ramirez will inbound. Vikings have it. Here's Drummond. They're down by 5. Drummond, nice look, and Ross lays it in.
Beautiful no-look pass right there from Drummond to Ross. Excellent bounce pass.
Vikings putting some pressure on the defense. Drummond with the steal.
Drummond making a big impact, coming back up off the bench after having a bloody nose.
Drummond tried to get the pass inside and a turnover there.
Tecumseh trying to get points in transition.
Whistle called there. That one's going to be on Ramirez. Looks like he hit Tyler Clement. Tonight's game brought to you by All-Star Rental, affordable party and equipment needs in the greater Jackson-Hillsdale County area. Visit them on Wildwood Ave, right down the road from here in Jackson, or at allstarrentalmi.com.
Also want to thank Grizz Chiropractic, now open. Grizz Chiropractic, Jackson's newest chiropractic center, with professional care tailored to keeping athletes strong and mobile in their sports, as well as keeping everyone healthy in their day-to-day lives. Call Dr. John Griswold today at 517-879-2055 as we see a football pass there down the court.
1:30 left in our third quarter. Tecumseh doesn't really feel like it's only 7. They really got to get something going here soon.
They do.
Struggled to shoot tonight and on the rebounds.
Maybe rely on that three-pointer. It's worked a little bit for you.
There's a needed jumper for them. The freshman, number 4, Gabe Abbott, knocks down his first shot of the night. That shot won't go from Moore. Rebound Tecumseh, a minute to play, and a 5-point game.
Tecumseh's got to get a basket here in transition. Capitalize on the Vikings' mistake.
They're going to swing this. Pump fake, and that's going to be a reach-in foul there.
Tonight's game brought to you by Henry Ford Jackson Hospital. When an illness or injury disrupts your life, Henry Ford's Health Same-Day Care is here for you, including virtual and in-person operations in Jackson and Chelsea. Schedule an appointment at henryford.com/same-day. I need to check into that, David. Maybe they can help me out with my cold.
Yeah, absolutely. So 49 seconds. And another whistle there.
That was not sure what happened, but they're going to try it again from underneath the basketball. Actually, they give it back over to Jackson. Now it was Tecumseh's. Now Jackson has it.
Didn't see what the call was. I think the coach, Webster's confused as well.
And he's got to be close. He's already got one warning on him. Another warning would incur a technical.
30 seconds left. Moore has it poked from behind.
Cheerleaders hit the deck there. Good reflexes. And you got to give it up to these cheerleaders again, David. Not many schools have this big of a cheer group for the basketball season. Jackson really coming out, showing up tonight.
Moore inbound to Ramirez, 30 seconds left.
Jackson might just want to hold it here for the last shot. As long as Tecumseh's not pressuring them, they can hold on to this basketball.
15 seconds. Low scoring game here. When you say defense wins championships, defense wins games. They're gonna have to put it up at the buzzer, just gets it off, and that one will not go. So after 3 quarters, Jackson High remains with the lead by 5, 27-22, and we'll see what the 4th quarter brings. 8 more minutes left from Jackson High School next.
The Chase is the hottest spot in Jackson. They're sure to have something for everyone. Large open dining spaces are available that are perfect for any team gathering, offering delicious handcrafted pizza, available in hand-tossed or thin crust, flavorful wings blasted with your favorite sauce, and Angus burgers that'll make any fan's mouth water. The Chase, the perfect place to spend the big game.
Mauer's Sunshine Car Wash is proud to be a professional and fast service in the Jackson area. You can relax and let our friendly staff clean your vehicle to a shine. Open Monday through Saturday, 7:30 to 6:30, Sunday 9 to 5. Or use one of our many self-serve bays, great for all vehicles, car, truck, or bikes. Try our other locations. Brooklyn Auto Wash in Brooklyn, Center Wash on Page Ave, keeping your vehicle clean for over 25 years. Mauer's Sunshine Car Wash on Ann Arbor Road.
Welcome back on JTV, 27-22. Jackson with a 5-point lead here in a defensive game tonight.
Very uncharacteristic game for both these high-scoring offenses. Tecumseh's got to find something in this last quarter, David. They've only been tied once and never had the lead this entire game.
We'll see what Tecumseh comes up with here. Down by 5. Off the hands, out of bounds. It's going to stay here.
Tecumseh really not playing like their record that they have. Oh, wait.
I thought it was off Tecumseh.
It
off
was.
The hands.
The referees disagreed with each other. And they are going to give it to Tecumseh.
Oh, and Coach Barnes wants a timeout.
He immediately
is
walked
not happy.
He immediately walked right over to the head referee. And you can see he is not happy with that call.
I think they called a tip ball off Jackson just right before it went out.
They did, but that looked like it went right off Tecumseh. But either way,
well, we'll see what they come up with out of the timeout. Again, one more time, want to thank the Insurance Circle Agency for helping us bring you tonight's game. West Michigan's family-driven insurance solution provider. Call 888-5027 or go to myinsurancecircle.com.
You know, I was going to say, David, Tecumseh really not playing like their record shows. 14-6 team in a really tough conference. They had their loss to Jackson in that game that resumed today, 49-37. It was Jackson's first win over a 500 team, and Jackson's looking to now get their second win over Tecumseh here in this game if it can continue.
Also, one more time, want to thank McDonald's. Next time you stop by McDonald's, get your favorites curbside and earn points when you order on the app, and dive into convenience as you select maybe one of their crispy chicken sandwiches or their golden famous French fries, or maybe even a caffeine boost. You know, they have app-only discounts on certain beverages too.
Huh. And Milton Barnes still incensed, David, over that last call, really letting the officials hear it. Oh wait, he must have let them hear it enough. It's now going to be Jackson's ball on the inbound.
And that's what I figured. It looked like it went off Tecumseh.
It did, but normally you don't see that when a coach talks to a ref like that, normally that does not change the ref's decision, but the refs must have concurred with each other enough to overturn and get the correct call. You like to see that, David. If there's a questionable call, you like seeing the refs come together and make the correct decision.
So that's going to be a foul call on Tecumseh. Davis tried to go high up to get the pass on the inbound and got hit. So that foul is going to be on Mossberg, number 2, his second.
For having a really foul-intensive first half, the second half really has not had a lot of fouls in it.
Ramirez got it.
Another timeout by, no, correction, foul. I'm assuming an off-ball foul, but man, Jamison Webster, now the coach of Tecumseh, really not happy about that one.
Yeah, that's already 2 fouls in 39 seconds in this quarter on Tecumseh.
And again, Coach Webster has to be careful. He's already got 1 warning on him. Another one equals a technical.
So Drummond's got it. Here's Ramirez, 7:10 left. Moore driving in, back out Davis. Had a shot there. Ramirez drives in, and a nice finish.
Great body control in the air to finish that shot.
3 on the other end, long ball. That shot won't go. Offensive rebound, and a finish there for Clements.
Good job. That's one of Tecumseh's first offensive rebounds. They've been cold on the offensive rebounds compared to the Vikings.
It's actually Palmer who missed that 3, but it's a 5-point game with 6:30 left. Tecumseh putting some pressure on the defense now. Timeout called there by Coach Barnes.
This fourth quarter is brought to you by Alro Steel. Thank you to Alro Steel for bringing us tonight's fourth quarter of action. We'd also like to thank Bill White. Are you ready to sell your home? See the sales price you can expect for your home, local insights, and trusted advice from one of the best in the industry. Call Bill White at Howard Hanna. Bill White, I sell Jackson.
See the replay there. Nice drive by Ramirez.
You know, this game definitely not out of reach for Tecumseh, even though it seems like it, because they've not led once in this game, David. The Vikings have done a great job of stifling this really hot Tecumseh offense.
Also want to thank Midstar Home Builders in Coldwater and the Keller family. Midstar Home Builders in Coldwater, featuring modular homes designed for your needs. There is no place like home.
I also would like to thank Community Choice Credit Union. As the winter sports season continues, Community Choice Credit Union wishes good luck to all the Jackson area basketball teams and college athletes in the region. Parents might benefit from a Choice Map program, a free community choice program designed to help members secure their financial freedom. With 24 statewide member centers, including on West Parnell Road in Jackson, membership is free to all Michigan residents. Visit communitychoice.com to learn more. That's communitychoice.com.
So Max, it's a 5-point game with 6:28 to play. I know there's a lot of time, and it's only a 5-point game, but you got to figure because Tecumseh hasn't had a lot of success on the offensive end and scoring, they got to play with a little bit more urgency, I feel now.
They do, and the Vikings really have to slow down the pace. You wonder when the intentional fouls are going to start occurring from Tecumseh, but they already have 2 team fouls, so they just need 3 more to send the Vikings to the line. We're seeing shades of the last game these two teams played. One of the lights just went out in the gym, David, and the time before why the game had to be resumed is because there was a power outage at Tecumseh. What's the voodoo going on with these two teams playing?
Hey, don't jinx us. Under 6 to play. Long ball denied by Ross. Drummond on the fast break, and he is hit hard. Wow. A lot of contact there. Drummond gets pummeled going up for the shot.
He has taken a beating tonight, David. Already had the bloody nose. He is a trooper, though, as we see here the replay. Full-on body contact, nowhere even close to the ball. It's too funny that light went out, though, David. I saw that out of the corner of my eye. I'm glad it was just the one, and we can continue playing. These free throws crucial here. You got to think, though, after being hit by that, is that going to rock you a little bit for these free throws? Doesn't look like it so far. He is the leading scorer for a reason.
One more time, also want to thank Jackson Catholic Schools for helping us bring you tonight's game. Witness the difference and schedule a tour at one of their 4 schools today, jacksoncatholicschools.org, as Drummond hit both free throws. 7-point game. Might not seem like a big lead, but, you know, based on how this game has gone, that's huge for Tecumseh.
Oh, yeah, it's more comfortable now for the Vikings. Tecumseh is really going to have to up the tempo.
Here's Palmer. And a timeout called, 30 seconds by Coach Webster.
We would like to take this opportunity to thank Ghost Hydration. Introducing Ghost Hydration, the fully transparent, fully loaded, full-flavored hydration drink we've all been waiting for. JTV Sports is powered by Ghost Hydration. Electrolytes, authentic flavors, 0 caffeine, 0 sugars. Stay hydrated with Ghost Hydration, the new sports drink, hydrating your workout. I really do like, David, how they have a hydration and an energy drink. I prefer the energy. I know you prefer the hydration.
You know, the hydration drink, like the one we just had on the screen, actually, that's my favorite flavor that we show each game. I believe it's the red berry. You know, I like the energy drinks too. I haven't tried that sour pink lemonade that you have there, but my favorite, I would say, of the energy drink is probably the blue Sour Patch Kids.
That is my second favorite. My go-to is the Warhead Sour Green Apple. It not only gives you the kick of that Warhead, it also gives you the energy boost afterwards. Kind of a double whammy.
Fizzy, sour.
Oh, yeah.
So 5:10 left. Still a 7-point game.
They call a foul on the floor there against the Vikings.
And that's going to be, I believe, a 1-and-1 here. So a chance to hopefully make 2 free throws if you're Tecumseh. Nope, they're going to inbound. So they're going to inbound here. Floaters up, no good. Layup was way off, and get a whistle there.
Foul called on the scrum there. That's going to go against Tecumseh. Foul starting to pick up here in this final quarter of action. Tecumseh now only 1 away from sending Jackson to the line automatically, which they may need here coming up in the final minutes when we see intentional fouls happening. When do you think they're going to start intentionally fouling, Dave? 2 minutes to go, or we're going to see it a little sooner with this deficit?
I think more. Again, 7 would be nothing with 4:45 left, but based on how many fouls have been called and how physical it is and just how, you know, how bad of shooting Tecumseh has had tonight.
Well, and right there, they got a foul, and I think that was an unintentional foul, but that is the 5th team foul, and Jaden Ross will go to the line. He's got 6 points there already. He's done almost everything for the Vikings, offensive, defensive, shooting. He drains that one.
Coming up, we'll have our post-game show with our Tri-County Water Player of the Game and our Bailey Excavating Play of the Game, and we will talk to the winning coach as well. That shot's no good.
They will call out of bounds on Tecumseh, so it'll stay Jackson ball. It's big for the Vikings to continue to control this clock here late. Again, I want to thank Alrose Steel for providing you tonight's 4th quarter of action. Thank you, Alrose Steel.
Moore's got it. 4:35 left. Here's Drummond. Again, Jackson can't find anything in their half court. Does help them, though, in their favor to milk some of that clock, though.
Off-ball foul just occurred there. I think that one's going to go against the Vikings. Very physical game. But you get that in defensive battles.
Absolutely. But it does help kill a few seconds off the clock, though, each possession if you're Jackson with only an 8-point lead, trying to set something up. Then if you're Tecumseh here, you got to get it past half court. We'll get a whistle.
Double dribble called right there. You don't see that too much. Normally it's going to be the travel call, but he put 2 hands on it and dribbled it. We'd like to thank Jackson YMCA. There's even more to love at the Jackson YMCA this February. Our newly remodeled wellness center and child watch are open, featuring state-of-the-art equipment, a welcome space, and expert staff ready to help you reach your goals. The Y is more than a gym, it's a community. Stop by for a tour and see your new wellness center today. Join now and save.
Shot no good there. 3:50 left. Kicks it back out. Floater inside, can't finish. Clements couldn't get the 2. Jackson's got numbers. Great look inside for Ross, and he can't finish.
Couldn't get the friendly roll right there, rolled out. Jackson really pressuring now on defense still. That's been their mantra all game.
That shot's up and no good. Fighting for it. Bodies hit the floor. Jackson's got it with numbers. Davis puts it up. No good. But Ross right there for the rebound.
Another offensive rebound from Ross.
Coming up on 3 minutes to play. Really got to hurry up now if you're Tecumseh.
Oh, tried to poke it away, but that will be that foul. So Jackson will go back to the line. We want to thank Professional Tree Care, providing tree removal, stump grinding, tree trimming, land and lot clearing in Jackson. PTC is family owned and operated. Call us to get on the schedule at 517-499-2820. And again, one more time, thank you to Alrose Steel for presenting tonight's 4th quarter. Alrose Steel, metals, and plastics. They do a lot for Jackson and the surrounding communities as well as out of state, I believe, right, David?
Yeah, several states with locations. That one's no good. You know, of course, the Al Glick Training Center right here next to the high school on this campus. Beautiful indoor facility, multi-use for all teams. Not just in Jackson, other teams and other schools in the area use it as well.
More bodies hit the floor in this physical game. Good sportsmanship right there, though, as you see helping him back up. That was Charlie Palmer of the Tecumseh Indians. You always love to see that sportsmanship in high school.
See what they're gonna call here. Pierce is gonna check in. Tecumseh will inbound. They are down by 9 with 2:55 left.
I think you got to start jacking up the 3 here, David. At least try to get 1 or 2 up to try to cut into this lead.
Palmer gives it up. 3 up top is good, and it is a 6-point game.
What do you know? They actually listen to me, David. As a Minuteman through and
I want to take away. Ross tried to get it to Drummond. Tecumseh driving. Layup won't go. Can't get the second chance. Back out. Another 3. That one is way short, but a whistle called there.
That was a reach in over the back right there by Michael Longbaugh for Tecumseh. So that's going to send the Vikings all the way back to the free throw line now. It's what Tecumseh did not need in that case. They had the momentum. If they would have scored there, David, that would have made this game a lot more interesting here. Would have given them a much better chance. That's going to send Jaden Ross to the line. He's already got 7 points tonight. He's been doing everything for the Vikings.
So he'll go to the line. 2:22 left. And still a 6-point game pending this free throw.
Getting 1 more would be crucial because with 6 points, the Indians could get 2 3-pointers and get right back into this. But a 7-point game is much harder to come back in.
So that one's good, and it is a 7-point game. Tecumseh will inbound.
2 minutes to go. Indians have to get something working here.
They've really got to hurry up here.
They can't have an empty possession.
Long and ball, corner three, they need this. That one's no good.
They will get the foul, though, on the three-point shot. That's huge. That one's going to go against Kylan Davis. He fouled him. He did not let him come down after he shot, and that means they're going to go to the line for 3 points. No. It should be at the line.
They're going to say it was after the shot.
Huh. That's a huge call.
Oh, nice look inside. Would have been nice to get the and one, but they do get the whistle. But they've really struggled, Max, from the free throw line. They got to have these free throws here.
They have. 3 for 9, David, is really not the best coming in. Tecumseh doing much better than this whole season. Something's bit them tonight from the free throw line, especially number 10, Tyler Clement. He's been cold tonight.
Again, Tecumseh came into this one 14-6 and tied for second in the conference with Jackson, who came in at 10-10. Overall records may be very different, but again, it only matters in the conference record. Would be huge here for Jackson to just sit second behind a top 10 team in the state in Adrian.
And what a momentum builder, beating this tough Tecumseh team 2 times in a row. Blocking foul called.
So that foul is going to be on Clement. That's his 5th, so his night is over.
Yep, if you get
for Tecumseh.
5 personal fouls, you are done. You cannot enter back into the game. So he's going to have to come sit, and Tecumseh's going to have to send someone back out there. Looks like that will be number 2, Ryan Mossberg, checking in.
1:42 left. Terrell at the free throw line.
Haven't seen much of Terrell tonight. Trying to widen that lead here for the Vikings.
That free throw is no good. And that one is no good. Offensive rebound and another whistle there as Pierce will head to the free throw line.
Great job by Pierce to box out and get that offensive rebound. That's everything your coach wants when you're the one at the free throw line.
Got a couple of other final scores from tonight's games in the area to share. A couple girls scores. Western continuing their excellent season for the girls squad, defeating Marshall tonight at on the road, 50-33, handedly beating Marshall. And the Grass Lake girls, at one point, Leslie, who they beat tonight, at one point this year, both teams were top 5 in the state. Certainly not now, but Grass Lake girls defeating Leslie 69-27.
Wow. Yeah, Leslie's fallen off a bit this year. I thought they were going to be one of the ones to really watch throughout this whole season. Still a good performance by those Leslie Blackhawks.
Yeah, the rest of the scores you can find on our website at jtv.tv. Here's a 3, long and ball, won't go. They're down by 6 with 1:25, and a steal by Davis. The freshman Kylan Davis with the finish. And it's an 8-point game.
Big play by the freshman to intercept it and come back for the layup. But that's going to be a foul on the Vikings. Here's we see Davis. Great interception in stride. Kept it the whole way. Look at that speed and prowess by the freshman. So both teams are in the bonus now. That was Jackson's 5th team foul, so it's going to send the Indians to the line. Trying to improve on that 5 for 11 free throw percent. Back up to 500 now, 6 for 12.
So the first one is good, and the second one is good. Both free throws for the freshman Abbott. Back to a 6-point game with 1:10 left. Got to start fouling here if you're Tecumseh. Pressure there, and a whistle called late almost a takeaway.
Looked pretty clean, but they will. As the body hits the floor, they will call a foul, so that will send the Vikings to the line. Again, only a 7-point game. If the Vikings miss this, it's still very doable for the Indians. Don't count them out yet. As we see our cameraman Brandon right there getting back to get a good shot here at the free throw. Got to thank our crew tonight again, braving the weather outside in the trailer, Austin and Noah. And Dave, please remind me, who is our camera guy tonight filling in?
Yep, Cedric Santana and Adam and Brandon, Noah and Austin and the rest of our crew.
And Sarah as well, our graphic designer.
Yep.
So looks like checking at the scoring table again, just making sure everything's on the up and up, especially in this close game late. Got to make sure the time, fouls, timeouts, everything's right. Kylan Davis, freshman at the line.
So that one's good. Now that it is not just 2 threes in a 6-point game, the window almost closed here for Tecumseh.
Very close, but that's going to be a lane violation, so that shot will not count because the lane violation was against the Vikings.
Coach Barnes, I would say he's not happy with that lane violation. I don't blame him. That's one of those
basic fundamental.
Yeah.
And this late in the game, too. I mean, not that it's going to really matter, but still, you don't want your team doing that.
There's a drive and a foul.
That's where basketball really slows down in this last quarter with all the fouls, timeouts. Hopefully a lot of these guys didn't have Valentine's Day plans after this. They're going to be getting home a little bit later than usual.
Those plans will be delayed till tomorrow.
7 for 14 now is Tecumseh. Missing yet another free throw.
Well, they've missed 8 and they're down by 7.
That is the biggest story of tonight. Coach Jamison Webster really going to get on them for that.
Almost a takeaway there. Got to foul if you're Tecumseh. They're not going to foul yet. 35 seconds. Yeah, Coach Webster's telling them to foul. They're trying to, and they do there.
But they just wasted so much precious time right there by letting Jackson throw the ball around. Cheerleaders getting into it, crowd getting into it tonight. Tonight was parents' night too, Dave. It was nice before the game. All the parents got to come down of not only the seniors, but also the sophomores and freshmen. That was nice to see. Trey Pierce, sophomore at the line. He's been pretty spot on for the line tonight.
So 32 seconds left. 8-point game. Again, we'll have our Tri-County Water Player of the Game and our Bailey Excavating Play of the Game coming up. And that one's good. It's a 9-point game. And a timeout called by Tecumseh with 27 seconds.
They're going to try to set something up here to get a good shot off. They really need to work on the 3% from the three-point line so far to make sure they can get back into this game. 27 seconds, it's going to take a lot for Tecumseh to sniff the lead.
And again, with the Cascades Conference Championship games coming up on Saturday and this game tonight, a lot to cover coming up on Monday on my show on JTV, Monday night at 7 o'clock. And Monday is actually our 50th episode.
Oh, wow, already?
So, yeah, show number 50 on Monday. Can't thank Adam and the rest of our crew enough for who make it all possible.
Yeah, you and Adam have done such a great job of transforming that broom closet that had so much stuff in it to now make it the podcast room. Really enjoying what you guys have been doing on there, especially the gaming content when you played the NCAA.
Yeah, we're going to do that again, I think, in the summer. And so, yeah, I'm looking forward to that. So, we're going to have some cool golf simulator, pickleball, and cool stuff coming up later in the spring and summer.
Of course,
so I'm looking
warmer
forward
out
to
there,
it.
yeah, and you can actually get outside. And
well, I could do the simulator now.
Oh, true, yeah.
That shot there is no good. So anyways, Monday night, looking forward to episode number 50. We'll have highlights from this game. We'll have highlights and clips to show from Grass Lake, Columbia, and Center Hanover. That's happening tomorrow.
Well, David, that was Tecumseh's one chance right there. They drew it up, tried to jack up the 3 to no avail, and now it's really going to be hard for them to come back. Let's see if they foul or just let it run out.
And that is probably going to be the last foul there.
Poor Drummond, David. He has took a major beating tonight. Had a bloody nose. Seems like he's been on the receiving end of a lot of physical aggression, unfortunately. But great job for him to bounce back up. The sophomore is going to go to the line. He'll need a nice ice bath after this one.
Again, not the prettiest win for Jackson, but
it's big.
You know, in basketball, you got to do what you got to do to get the win, and that's what they did.
But it's big, David, because it's against a well over 500 team and a 14-6 Tecumseh Indians team. They beat them in the first game, 49-37. This one looking very similar, so it shows how well they've been doing against the Indians.
That 3 there is no good. Drummond with the rebound, and that is going to do it. Jackson High will move to second place in the SEC White Conference and go to 11-10 overall on the year, 42-31. Jackson over Tecumseh here at home. What a win for them. Stay tuned. We'll talk to Coach Barnes, and our post-game show continues from J-High in a couple of minutes.
If you have to ask why it's important to start your day early, here's your answer.
Right now, grab a breakfast fave like a steak, egg, and cheese bagel or sausage McMuffin with egg and wake up to tasty.
Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
Omni, the best in metals recycling. Visit omnisource.com to see what Omni can do for you.
True Community Credit Union is more than a financial institution. We want to be your partner in writing your life story. Become a member today at trueccu.com and enjoy competitive rates, exclusive member benefits and discounts, and be part of our dedication to helping your community grow. Unlock the power of membership. Become a member today at trueccu.com.
Stop in today and experience extraordinary customer service at Tamrock's Automotive, your complete automotive repair facility at 2850 Airport Road in Jackson, Michigan.
I'm Nate Vermeulen, and welcome to Vermeulen Furniture.
We are Jackson's premier home furnishing store. Living and dining room sets, home office decor, beautiful bedrooms, we have it all. Take advantage of our in-home design service, and we provide free mattress delivery and setup. We have a wide variety of power recliners for those lazy days, and be sure to check out our clearance center for the best deals in Jackson. Stop into Vermeulen's today and make your house a home.
4th and inches, 4th and 10, or 4th and a fighting chance. At Henry Ford Health, we go for it. We don't back down. We drive forward. And you know what? It's worth it every time. Because the people in our community, they're worth it every time. We go for it for our patients and teammates, our friends and family. We go for it in the labs, hospitals, clinics, and partnerships all around the state. For huge breakthroughs and microscopic details. In the neighborhoods and communities who need it the most. We go for it because we have the confidence, determination, experience, and dedication to keep pushing. We see it, we seize it, and we will never give up. We go for it for the millions of people who deserve a better quality of life. We go for it because we have to. It's who we are. We are Henry.
Building a new home is one of the biggest decisions you will ever make, and with the help of our qualified salespeople, licensed builder, and our own construction crew, we are positive that we can make your new home project easy and affordable. Call us to design your home today. Midstar Home Builders, there's no place like home.
Welcome back here on JTV and welcome inside our post-game show. David Rice and Max Fritz with you. 42-31, Jackson with a conference win here over Tecumseh. And we're happy to be joined by the coach of the Vikings, Milton Barnes. Coach, congrats on the win. One of those games where it was lower scoring, probably not as many points as I would imagine you wanted to score, but it's one of those games where the defense came into play and you guys got the nice win there. Talk about your guys' defensive effort tonight.
Well, I've told the guys here the last week or so that defense is what's going to get us, winning games. And I think they're starting to believe that. And they really gave a great effort tonight. I'm proud of them. And I think we grew up a little bit tonight. I think this was a crucial game, being that we played, 4 or 5 quarters tonight. So the guys came in with the right attitude, and we just did what we needed to do to win the game.
And Coach, 2 huge momentum-building wins tonight. You had the luxury of beating Tecumseh twice in one night, of course, from the postponed game. And this was your first win for a team over 500. How much is this going to propel your boys for the remainder of the season, knowing that they can take down giants like Tecumseh?
Well, I think this hopefully gives them some confidence, and they understand that, we can beat anyone on any given night. We just got to play our style of basketball and play smart basketball. And then we'll give ourselves a chance, and that's important for a young team.
We talked before the game, and some of the keys in controlling the rebounds and the boards was going to be big tonight. Talk about your sophomore, number 5, Jaden Ross. He had a great game for you guys.
Ross is so versatile, and he can do so many things, and he's just starting to figure it out. And we just got to keep being patient with all of them, but especially Jaden, because he's got so much potential. And I'm excited about him, and I think if he continues to work hard, he's going to be a tough player to match up to because of his versatility.
Well, that's the thing you just said, Coach, potential in this team. You have a very young team, but they are scrappy, they are physical. We talked about you guys are great in points and transition because of the speed in your team. How much confidence does this give you for the program heading forward for next year and the year after? Because you have mainly sophomores on this team showing out right now.
Right, and that's what's so encouraging. Sometimes we have days where I just don't know. I want to throw up my hands, but the guys are working hard and they're allowing me to coach them, and I can get on them pretty good in practice, but we work hard, and that carries over into the games, and certainly that's the key to being successful.
Well, Coach, we'll find out who you're matched up with on Sunday in the district. Very tough district as well, yes, with Mason and Okemos.
Yep, no question.
And you guys. So good luck going forward in districts and as we wrap up the regular season. So congrats on the win tonight. We appreciate you taking the time with us.
Thank you.
Great job, Coach.
Yep.
Coach Milton Barnes of the Jackson Vikings as they get the 42-31 victory here over Tecumseh. We'll have our player and play of the game when we come back here on JTV.
At Insurance Circle Agency, we believe in personal connections. We specialize in a consultative approach where we'll take the time to know your name and your unique story. This allows us to provide you with a top-notch boutique experience with policies tailored specifically for you and your business. Taking this approach allows us to ensure you have the right package to fit your unique needs. Your peace of mind is our priority. Get in touch with Insurance Circle Agency today, where we'll know your name.
From a horse-drawn wagon to a diesel-powered truck, Emmons Service has proudly served Jackson County since 1918. And this year, we are celebrating 100 years as proud part of the Jackson community. Emmons Service has trash removal and recycle options to suit your home or business needs. And signing up has never been easier. To start your service, simply visit emmonsservice.com. So thank you, Jackson, for 100 amazing years, and we look forward to the next century with you. Emmons Service, our business is picking up for 100 years.
We get many calls from homeowners who receive a quote to replace their entire air conditioning system when all they need is a simple repair. Before you decide to buy, call Lammers Heating and Air Conditioning to get a second opinion. You can literally save thousands by having Lammers Heating and Air Conditioning fix your existing unit. Call Lammers Heating and Air Conditioning today for a quality second opinion. Lammers Heating and Air Conditioning, your factory authorized Carrier dealer, proudly serving Jackson since 1965. Carrier, turn to the experts.
Call it a sense of purpose, a higher calling. At Dean Transportation, we call it our passion. It's simply who we are. 60 years of pioneering the best health and safety standards because safe student transportation is essential. We are hard-working folks, connecting children to learning, schools to our communities, and you to a better career. Want to make Mid-Michigan a better place? We'll put you in the driver's seat. Join the Dean family today and help to connect our kids to brighter futures.
Welcome back here on JTV. Jackson over Tecumseh tonight, 42-31. David Rice and Max Fritz back with you. Max, let's get right into it. Tonight's Tri-County Water Player of the Game. Coach Barnes just talked about him. He's a great young piece, along with a very young team for Jackson High, and that's number 5, Jaden Ross.
Yeah, Jaden balled out tonight, David. Not only in the scoring category, he had 8 points of his own, but man, he dominated the boards, both offensive and defensively. He was crucial in getting those major rebounds, especially offense, which was one of our Sam Bernstein keys to the game. He did a great job getting those offensive rebounds and putbacks as well.
Tri-County Water, home and commercial water systems and services, tricountrywater.com. And tonight's Bailey Excavating play of the game is
Kylan Davis's excellent steal, interception, drive down the court, and layup score. Again, tonight dominated by the young men for the Vikings. The freshman Kylan Davis right there showing off his speed and athleticism, streaking across the court to intercept that ball and come down with a nice, easy layup.
Bailey Excavating serving Jackson for over 50 years. Any other final thoughts? You know, coming into this, because Tecumseh was 14-6, they averaged 60 points a game. They're a really good team in a really tough conference in District 2 coming up. Not what you expect at all, really, from Tecumseh.
No, very uncharacteristic game from the Indians, and they're going to have to look to improve on this here as the season's coming to a close.
Right.
The one thing that I found very interesting, in the end, it didn't really matter as much. The free throws that were missed by the Indians, they ended up missing 8 points. Now, luckily for Tecumseh, the 8 points there would not have mattered. They still would have lost, even if they would have gotten all those 8 points. But for a long time, they could have had the lead, which they never had in this entire game because of those missed free throws.
But it could have changed,
yes,
you know, how they approach those final couple of minutes,
yes,
though.
They would have been a lot closer, down by only about 2 points.
And a great win for Jackson, who goes to 11-10, much needed for them tonight.
Oh, definitely. This is going to give Jackson tremendous momentum heading into now the conference, or the playoffs. Like Coach Jameson said, this is a team in Tecumseh that is a giant, and to beat them in one night, and that's the first time you've beaten an over 500 team, facing up against a tough Mason or Okemos team, they're going to need this momentum.
Well, Jackson now goes to 11-10. Coming up next week on JTV Tuesday night, we have a huge Big 8 battle. Our 2 Jackson County teams in that conference. Springport will play at Concord High School, a Spartans Jackets matchup there, and then TBD after that for our final game. But we will let you know, of course, on my show and on our other shows on JTV. So thanks to our sponsors, thanks to our crew. That's Max Fritz. I'm David Rice. Have a great weekend. Happy Valentine's Day tonight, and thank you for watching high school basketball on JTV.